I am at the space exhibition at the London Museum of Natural History, and I'm really excited by this case here because they have a photo of the leopard rock that was just discovered on Mars. And this scientists believe that this area of Mars shows evidence of past life. What's interesting is the scientists had these photos from the rover on Mars for about a year, and they studied it and came up with the only possible explanation is that these leopard rocks show past life. And people questioned their decision and said, how do you know it's life? And what they said was, we've ruled everything else that it possibly could be out, and the only explanation that's left is that there was life on Mars, and that this area on Mars shows an area of past life. So this leopard spot pattern in the Mars rock could reveal traces of life. One theory is that these are remnants of chemical reactions which were used by microbial life for energy. The two light-colored areas are really interesting. They're minerals that provide evidence that there was liquid water once running through this rock. And there was water on Mars. I think people forget that Mars used to be covered by oceans. And right now the rovers are exploring the lake beds and past areas of water on Mars. These rock samples are on Mars. I wish we could get them. They're being collected up by the Mars rover and deposited, and we need to send a mission up there to pick this up and bring it back to Earth. Hopefully we will do that here in the next couple of years. No missions ever returned a piece of Mars to Earth, but the Perseverance mission could change all of that because the rover uses a drill to retrieve these rock samples. And it's so interesting because the rover's been doing this, placing these samples in those tubes, which are scattered all over, and we're just hoping to be able to get back. It's unlikely that there'll be living microbes in those rocks that when we bring them back from Mars, but we have to look at them, right? We have to understand how life was on Mars and then it wasn't. We need to understand that for our own future on Earth. And there's measures in place to protect Mars when we collect these, and also the Earth from contamination. And we did that with the moon samples, the rocks that the astronauts brought back, and quarantined those and examined them in very special facilities so that nothing was contaminated. The sample tubes are actually sterilized to stop the Earth microbes traveling to Mars, because we took the tubes up there. We certainly don't want to introduce any microbes to Mars, just like we don't want any Mars microbes to be introduced to the Earth. But scientists have a way of doing this, and there's no concern at all.